Development of Taoism through dynasties. Taoism, one of the major religious and philosophical traditions from China, presents a dynamic evolution across various dynasties. Its development is deeply intertwined with historical events, leading to significant shifts in practices and notable integration with other thought systems such as Buddhism and Confucianism. Let's explore these dimensions. Impact of historical events on Taoist practices. Han Dynasty, 206 BCE to 220. The Han Dynasty marked the rise of religious Taoism, diverging from its purely philosophical roots seen in classic texts like the Tao Te Ching. The Yellow Turban Rebellion, 184 CE, was a critical event predominantly led by followers of Zhang Jue, who practiced an early form of Taoism focusing on healing and longevity. Key developments. Establishment of the Celestial Masters movement by Zhang Daoling, emphasizing community structure and rituals. Tang Dynasty, 618 and 907 CE. Often regarded as a golden age for Taoism, the Tang Dynasty, with Taoism as the official state religion, saw a consolidation of its doctrines and practices. State support. Emperors like Tang Taizong patronized Taoist institutions, fostering temple construction and the compilation of Taoist texts. Imperial rituals. Incorporation of Taoist esoteric rites into state ceremonies underscoring its imperial significance. Song Dynasty, 960 to 1279 CE. The Song period exhibited a decline in state support but highlighted Taoism's adaptation to economic and cultural changes. Literary flourishing. Compilation of vast Taoist texts like the Daozang, enriching its scriptural bases and philosophical diversity. Popularization. Rise of internal alchemy practices that appealed to broader societal segments beyond the scholarly class. Yuan Dynasty, 1271 to 68 CE, to Ming Dynasty, 1368 to 1644 CE. The Mongol Yuan Dynasty and the subsequent Ming Dynasty saw continued diversification of Taoism amidst fluctuating state support. Yuan tolerance. Greater acceptance of multiple religions, including Tibetan Buddhism, led to a more syncretic culture. Ming syncretism. Heightened interactions and integrations with other philosophies became pronounced, advocating a broader religious harmony. Integration with Buddhism and Confucianism, post-Han period. The interaction with Buddhism intensified during the latter Han period as it was introduced from India. This initiated a transformative dialogue that resulted in Zen Buddhism, which had a profound Taoist influence. Tao-Buddhist exchange. Taoists adopted monastic practices and scriptures in response to Buddhist influences. Chan Zen Buddhism, deeply rooted in Taoist ideas of simplicity and spontaneity. Neo-Confucianism, Song Dynasty onwards. The Song Dynasty also witnessed the rise of Neo-Confucianism, which deeply integrated Taoist metaphysics and meditative practices. Three Teachings Harmony, Sanjiao Hei, emphasized the complementarities between Confucian ethics, Buddhist spirituality, and Taoist naturalism. Philosophical syncretism. Development of a holistic worldview synthesizing the spiritual introspection of Taoism, moral rigor of Confucianism, and meditative depth of Buddhism. Conclusion. The development of Taoism through China's dynastic history reveals rich processes of transformation and adaptation. Each historical era contributed uniquely, leaving indelible marks on its practices and beliefs. Further, Taoism's interactions with Buddhism and Confucianism underscore a cultural tapestry of dialogue and synthesis, reflecting profound mutual influences that shaped East Asian spiritual landscapes. By understanding these historical dynamics, one gains deeper insight into the resilient and adaptive nature of Taoism, which continues to influence contemporary spirituality and philosophy.